Hi everyone, it's Melissa with the M Word. I am a homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. I have a 7-year-old who will be going into 2nd grade this coming school year. I have a 3-year-old who is going to be doing preschool this coming year, and I have a 1-year-old we are doing tot school with. The best of our homeschool this last year. And this is in collaboration with the Homeschool Break Room. I will leave her channel below for you to check out. Please go ahead and check out her channel and the playlist below, please. I'm sure these women have amazing ideas of what they did that was amazing this homeschool year. This year, we had our daughter in April of last year, so that kind of threw a bit of a wrench in our homeschool for the 2021-2022 school year. We are still schooling into summer because of that. We've got some stuff to catch up on, so she will be continuing on without about reading, but that has put her a little behind. I did add and explode the code to help her with that, but that is the best of what we did. I added in some items that made it so she could do her schooling without me there. So the biggest concern that we were having was my son, who is 3, and my daughter, who is 1, were taking up my time where I couldn't sit and teach my 7-year-old. And obviously being 7 and being in 1st grade, she cannot teach herself at this point. There's a lot of things she can do independently, but I did need to teach her. To fix that issue, we use Matthew C, which we have the video lessons for, and she watches those, which helps her learn her math. We also have teaching textbooks that we added in this year, which makes it so it is completely independent for her. I don't have to turn anything on for her. It is on her Fire tablet, which is another thing we did this year that I'm so thankful for. The Fire tablet has made all these apps something that she can do on her own without me sitting over her, logging her in, making sure she's not getting into anything else. I mean, it's a completely locked down, amazing system that doesn't allow her to do anything that she shouldn't be in. The downside of that is there are a few apps that I want her to be able to use that the Fire Kindle has decided that she can't be in. So, like Explode the Code is one of them. But we have her doing math, and it's been a lifesaver to have those tablets. She knows, she actually does school more often because of it, because she knows she can't play the games on her tablet until she finishes her schoolwork on her tablet, which means on Saturday and Sunday or at night, she cannot play her tablet until she's done her homework. So she will do her schoolwork on her tablet prior to doing any games, which means she's essentially schooling 7 days a week. Not that homeschooling parents don't homeschool like in every little thing they do anyways, but she's essentially opening those learning apps 7 days a week. I also got her, so we got Explode the Code that she has to do on my iPad, but that has helped with the math as well, where it's making it so she can do her, not her math, Explode the Code, so she can do her language arts when I can't help her. So she does Explode the Code every day, and then I teach her all about reading as often as I possibly can. We try to hit it no less than 2 days a week, but Explode the Code has made sure that she's hitting Explode the Code at least 5 days a week, which has been a lifesaver. It's been making sure that she is definitely learning how to spell. She's definitely learning those phonics core needs that she needs to know to move forward in reading. The other thing that I changed in our homeschool is I added in a few more apps, learning apps that are games. So we use a Khan Academy Kids. We added in Teach Your Monster to Read, and there's a Super Y reading thing that I have her doing as well. That one I'm not too concerned with. I haven't really looked at it too much myself, but I think it seems good and it helps her read on her own. I have her just do a couple of those and she's done. The Teach Your Monster to Read one seems like it's doing a really good job. I like it. Khan Academy Kids is probably my favorite of those 3. It's very similar to ABC Mouse, but it's free instead. So, and I love that it's free. We also have been pushing Night Zookeeper a lot more this year, which is also helping with the language arts when I can't be helping her with it. So she does Night Zookeeper anytime she wants to use her tablet. So that is another thing she has to do every day. So she's essentially using it 7 days a week. But the biggest thing I did this year, my children all wake up at different times. My daughter sleeps really late. Sometimes my son sleeps really late. And my youngest daughter, she gets up fairly easy, but she's starting to fairly early, but she's starting to sleep more. The biggest change I made was that I no longer make meals or snacks outside of whatever time that I fed it to everybody else. So if everybody else gets up and has breakfast and then Callie doesn't get up until 10 o'clock and then she's like, I want breakfast, I do not feed her breakfast. I do not turn around and make her a whole new breakfast and then turn around and have to feed everybody else lunch. And then it was really throwing off my day. I felt like I was constantly making a meal at every minute of the day. It was driving me crazy. I was making breakfast and snacks and lunches like all at the same time and back to back, and it was too much. And then I was trying to lay Emma down for her nap, and then Riker was deciding he didn't need a nap anymore, and that's been a whole new fun. I made a drawer in the fridge and in the cabinet that if they are hungry, they can eat whenever they want. It's open to them 24/7. But I only make meals for everybody at one time. If they miss breakfast, then they can get something out of the fridge or the cabinet that they can eat until I serve lunch or a snack or whatever. And that has been a lifesaver. It has made things move so much smoother. I can actually stay on my flow for the day. If I do breakfast, then we do this, and then we do that. It's not, everybody's on a different flow. Everybody's at the same pace. It's made all the difference in our homeschool this year, and I highly suggest, I know it sounds mean to not feed my kid breakfast, but it's not like she's starving. She still gets to go eat. Same with my 3-year-old. It's not like he's starving. I just don't make him breakfast. He can go eat whatever he wants out of the cupboard. Obviously, the exception to that is my 1-year-old, where I will feed her regardless because she cannot get it out of the cupboard or the fridge herself. But it really has made all the difference not to be feeding all 3 of my kids at a different schedule and myself at a different schedule as well. It's made all the difference. Other thing I did was I scheduled with my husband to take the kids every Thursday night so I can record my videos. Before, I felt like I was constantly, like the night before, being like, oh my gosh, I still have to record these. Everybody's being crazy. What are we gonna do? We got in a routine where every Thursday he comes home and takes the kids, and he goes to town, gets supper or whatever they decide to do, and then he comes home with them, and while he's gone, I record as many videos as I possibly can. Now tonight is Monday. I did not get as many recorded as I needed to. I did 8 videos the last time he took the kids on a Thursday, but I have had a lot of videos go up if you haven't noticed. So I am a little behind yet again. So I'm getting all these videos that I need done by Thursday, and then Thursday he's going to take the kids again, and I'm going to record everything until the following Thursday. Things have been a little wonky since I started the farmer's market just recently. So I am now working as a co-manager at the local farmer's market, and I also have my own booth at the farmer's market for baked goods and produce. So I went ahead and we've got to get a whole new flow now because of that. But I'm enjoying it and I like it, and that's what I guess matters. So I do like it and I enjoy it. My farmer's market booth, I actually co-run with my mom, so that makes it really easy to co-manage the farmer's market while I'm still learning how to do that. Well, there's still somebody always at our farmer's market booth. So I do appreciate my mom so much for deciding to go ahead and do that with me, because it makes it so I can do both a lot easier and I don't have to worry about the stand ever being completely left on its own. So it means there's more stuff at my farmer's market booth because my mom does embroidery and she has house plants, and she's just all around awesome as well. So if there is anything that you rocked at this homeschool, please leave it in the comments below. I would love to know all the little tips and tricks that you guys are using. I would love to know if there's anything that you found useful, or really anything. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like. My channel is mostly for homeschooling content. I do some day in the lives, mostly flip throughs, unboxings, that kind of thing. If there's anything you would like to know or would like me to show, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the playlist below and to share some love over at the Homeschool Break Room. I'm sure she collaborated this video and they're gonna all have some amazing things they rocked at this year as well. And I can't wait to see what they've done. Until next time, thank you.